Today I'll be reviewing the tool carbon copying on email, which is a pretty classic tool that many people utilize, but I think that it's really helpful in creating an efficient working environment. So what carbon copying is it sends a copy of the email to more than just the main person receiving the email. It allows information to get to many people when maybe no reply is being required of the people getting the copy. It's kind of like an FYI. There's also something called the blind carbon copy, or the BCC, where the main recipient doesn't know the other people are getting a copy. So here I'm going to show you an example. The main person receiving the email is going to be my stepdad, Paul. And just give me a second to figure out the program here. Trying to make it full screen. Alright, here we go. So CC, there it is, carbon copy. The people I'm going to carbon copy are my mom and my dad. So there's something that Paul needs to probably reply to, and I just want the other two to be getting the information. So that's how you do it. Now if it were a blind carbon copy, Paul wouldn't know that my mom and dad were getting the information as well. So you would do that, put in your subject, your email body, and send it off. This is helpful for leaders. They can use it to keep multiple employees in the loop, even if they are not the main or only receiver of the information. Now, let me show you an example. I work at a church, and every Monday, Pam, who is the secretary at the church, sends out an email which tells us about what visitors were there last Sunday. So here's the one that I got yesterday. And it tells all the people the main recipients of this email were my two ministers. It's most important for them to get the information because they might need to offer the people a welcome information, or maybe they might want to become new members. But the other employees get a carbon copy for many different reasons. So I'm the Christian education coordinator. So if any of these people have children that were in church school with me, I will be able to keep in mind if they keep coming consistently that I'll have to put them on my attendance roster or get their information. It's also helpful to Pam, the secretary, who keeps track of these things, because as you can see, she kind of gives information about who is who and how they might have come to the church, but sometimes she doesn't know that sort of information. So if one of us does, one of the other employees has more information for her, we can then reply and give that to her. That doesn't happen very often for me, but being there and having the carbon copy to look at for the next Sunday is really helpful. So yeah, that is just one example of how it works and helps efficiency in my job. You know, it would be a lot more time consuming for Pam to have to send this information out to every single person individually. I think that carbon copying opens up communication pathways, and even though it's been around a while, maybe not every person utilizes it to the greatest potential.